Alright, I just want to go through some of the ideas that I've had as this project's been evolving, right? These are the factory 3UZ exhaust manifold for the car. Yes, they fit and they clear everything with heaps of room, so they're really good for space constraints, but as you can see, the design is definitely subpar for performance as well as sound. I ended up also looking at 3D printing a set, and this is a set that I designed from the scan when I didn't have any of the other bits and pieces I needed, like the oil pump, so I couldn't actually put it in the car to test fit. But for my scans, they said that this would fit, and sure enough, it actually does fit. So it would match up to these ports like so, very nicely, and I would have to weld on a flange for each of these to make it work. These are about, because of due to the length of them and being a thicker material in stainless, 316 stainless, these would be about $700 to $900 a piece. So I thought, well, yes, I would love to do this. It gets me a very organic design, gets a very interesting collector and length of collector inside here, but it's not an equal length manifold. So that was the other idea. I still may go down this route because this one also has plenty of space to everything on the driver's side, which is the tight side for clearance. In amongst all this, I noted that the one series chassis is actually the same chassis you'd use in the E9X, so the M3 chassis. And I also know that those V8s will drop straight in, so I thought, well, surely BMW must know a thing or two. I ended up finding a set of these S65 headers quite cheaply, locally. I picked them up. The bore spacing is not perfect. They are different between the two, so as you can see, these two are offset by 3 or 4 mils. And then these two I've had to cut the collector off and reform and make them to fit properly. This has been done.
I haven't been up to much, but I cut the flanges off my BMW headers and I made some flanges from a DXF file I found, so now I can get old mate to cut some of those out of stainless, and then I can start cutting and welding those all up and make it look good so it fits on the car.
This has been done. I like this idea. It fits only just. It makes it very hard to run any bolts. Some of these are going to have a bolt on the top side of these. Some of these are going to have to be a stud that comes out from the motor. Sorry, this will have to be a stud coming out of the motor. This can be a bolt or a stud, doesn't matter, but some of them are very, very tight. I have checked, they are all accessible by hand from the top, so it's not impossible. It's just not very fun to do. I will run these headers to begin with because, as I said before, BMW know a thing or two about V8s and NA performance. So these are actually equal length, 22-inch long runners or into a collector. So we're going to run with these, see how it sounds and see how it performs. In the future, if I'm not happy with this design, as I alluded to before, I will have another go at forming this better or making another better design, and I'll have a set 3D printed. and I think that would be a pretty nice way of using some of the modern technology that we have available to us. This is one of the other systems I was looking at using, which is just fabricating my own equal length manifold. In the end, to create a truly equal length manifold, the design became too bulky and too large to fit in the space that I had available to me. So I ended up using one of the other designs that I've spoken about earlier. Anyways, thanks guys for listening to me. If you've made it to the end, yep, cheers again. If you want to have a like and subscribe, that would be amazing as well. It would really help me out, and I'd love to hear from you. Cheers.